So how did your speech on Libya go?
It went okay. I am not sure they bought it. I mean that whole "it is to protect the Libyan people" thing you suggested sounded hokey.
So you did take the high road and say that it was for the Libyan people?
Yes.
Did you talk about how cruel Gaddafi is, how he was going to kill his people and all that stuff?
Yes.
Did you make it sound like it would be over quickly?
Yes.
You know, all this reminds me of when my husband, Bill, used to enforce a no-fly zone over Iraq. When the Saddam would not let the UN inspectors search for weapons of mass destruction, he would bomb Baghdad. Oh, how I loved how those buildings went kaboom.
I thought he would bomb Baghdad whenever a story would come out on Monica Lewinsky. That way, the bombing would be the headline instead of the Monica story.
Do not ever mention that woman's name again.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, it is true. Having wars, I mean peacekeeping missions, does keep away the bad headlines about those things that truly matter to Americans. Like what you are doing about the economy and the high unemployment rate.
I am also glad they stopped talking about my healthcare plan. I mean, what was I thinking? The country is already bogged down with two entitlement programs, Social Security and Medicare. They account for most of our budget. So what do? I add a third huge entitlement program. Ugh. So what is this about weapons of mass destruction in Iraq?
Well, everyone forgets that inspections for weapons of mass destruction started under our presidency. Oops, mean Bill's administration. Bill wanted to invade Iraq but couldn't. People thought he was just trying to distract the country from headlines about that woman. Oh, I still hate her.
So I guess you got lucky that Bush got stuck sending the ground troops into Iraq.
Yes, funny how we got to blame it all on him.
So I hear you will be stepping down from Secretary of State at the end of my first term. What will you do afterwards?
Well, I will go on speaking to groups at 100 grand a pop. I will write a book on how you got us involved in another war in a Muslim country with no exit strategy and how if I was in charge everything would have been better. Then, I will run for president in 2016 after the Republican who replaces you in 2012 gets bogged down in the balance sheet recession and endless insurgent wars in Libya and Afghanistan. Maybe I will get lucky and some schmuck will invade Iran. Then I can blame everything on them and become president again.
What the are you saying?
Just kidding.